Apple Inc. Apple is a multinational technology company located in Cupertino, California, at Apple Park, a massive circular groundscraper building with a circumference of 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers. Apple co-founder Steve Jobs wanted Apple Park to look less like a business park and more like a nature refuge. Apple also operates from the Apple campus, known by its address, 1 Infinite Loop, a grouping of 6 buildings in Cupertino that total 850,000 square feet and are located about 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers, to the west of Apple Park. The Apple campus was the company's headquarters from its opening in 1993 until the opening of Apple Park in 2017. Apple is the largest company in the world by revenue, with up to $394 billion as of 2022. Apple is the second largest mobile manufacturer and one of the big 5 American information technology companies. Apple is a manufacturer of personal computers, smartphones, tablets, computer peripherals, and computer software. History and origin. Apple Computer Incorporated was founded on April 1, 1976, by college dropouts Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. Ronald Wayne is less known since he left the company after 12 days and sold all his shares for $800. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak's partnership began several years earlier, when they were both working for a game development company called Atari. Wozniak, a self-taught engineer, began building boxes that allowed him to make long-distance calls for free. The pair sold several hundred of these boxes. Jobs and Wozniak sold their most valuable possessions, a van and 2 calculators, raising $1,300. In 1976, Jobs began to work on another box, the Apple I computer, without keyboard or power supply, for a computer hobby list club. A local retailer ordered 50 of the computers, which were built in Jobs' garage, and they eventually managed to sell 200 to the computer hobby list in San Francisco Bay for $666 each. And from there, Wozniak started to work on Apple II, which was designed to appeal to a wider market. Apple Computer Inc. was incorporated on January 3, 1977. The word brand Apple came about from Steve Jobs, who was on a fruit-only diet at the time and just liked apples. Jobs thought the name Apple was fun, spirited, and not intimidating. Their logo also started as a picture of Isaac Newton sitting under a tree, which symbolizes the act of Isaac Newton discovering gravity by seeing an apple fall from a tree. Then a year later, the logo changed to the now familiar rainbow-colored silhouette of an apple with a bite taken out of it. The many colors represent that their computer was the first to have a colored screen. Then the logo went through various designs until we landed on what we have now. Let's look at some of the products that Apple manufactures. We start with the hardware. Mac. The Mac is a series of personal computers made by Apple. Mac was named after Steve Jobs' favorite type of Apple, the Macintosh. The Mac was known as the Macintosh until 1999. The first Mac was released on January 24, 1984, and it was the first commercially successful personal computer to feature a mouse, a graphical user interface, and an operating system rather than the command line of its predecessors.